Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Steeler Rod, and I'm making a video early this week on Wednesday. Just really want to get this video out of the way, and just really anxious to, you know, talk about our upcoming game against the Cleveland Browns. I don't care what the state of the Cleveland Browns are. It's always fun to play these guys. It's a classic rivalry. It goes back, many generations ago. But it's just always fun. Mostly, I think it has to do with the two fan bases, the Browns and the Steelers, and I have respect for their fan base, and mostly respect for definitely have respect for their real fans, because wow, it has to be hard to deal with all of the frustrations that the Browns have gone through season in and season out. And let's talk about this game. This is definitely not a game that we want to overlook. It's a divisional game, and in the AFC North, we play each other very tough. All the games are tough. Very competitive division. And when I look at the Cleveland Browns, I look at a team that has plenty of potential on the roster, but a team that's just not getting it done when it comes to the chemistry. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it has anything to do with the locker room, the front office, what, I don't know. But it seems like they're having issues when it comes to off the field things versus on the field things. But I'm not a Cleveland Browns fan. I don't truly know the latest on the team's circumstances, the state of the team. But I know going into the 2015 season, the hopes were high for the Cleveland Browns. I even thought that both us and the Browns would be the two most competitive teams in the division. I thought it would come down between either us or the Cleveland Browns. I really did think that. I mean, the days of the 1990s, 1980s, and definitely the 1970s are back with these two teams going at it again. But unfortunately, the Browns have had a lot of trouble. I think most of it has to do, like I said before, off the field issues. They have the talent, but it just seems as if they just can't put it all together. But this is definitely an opponent we can't not overlook. I'm not going to talk about this trap game garbage because we have issues ourselves, but definitely not a game we can afford to overlook. It's going to be tough, but I'm pretty optimistic that we will win this game. It has nothing to do with the Browns' record. I think we gained a lot of confidence in ourselves, and we gained a lot of momentum in the huge win against the Raiders this past Sunday. And definitely I look at it as a business-oriented game, as a game that we needed to win. Now what the Pittsburgh Steelers need to do is they need to start piling up wins, especially in their conference. This is just another huge opportunity for us to not only gain ground in the conference, but gain ground in the division, because it is a divisional game. Now, talking about us, most likely it looks like Landry Jones will get the start, even though Ben Roethlisberger is not ruled out, but it looks most likely that Landry will get the start. And even if Ben is able to go, me personally, I would start Landry Jones. I would save Ben Roethlisberger for the Seahawks, just so he's in better health for that game. I think this is a game that Landry Jones can win, but I think Ben can use that rest. I don't think he'll be rusty by the time we come back and play the Seahawks. But anyways, he could use that rest, and I'd rather have a 60-something% Ben Roethlisberger over a 40-something% Ben Roethlisberger. And that's just an analogy I'm using. I'm quite sure when he comes back against the Seahawks that he'll be in much better shape health-wise. But that's just my opinion right there. But he is not ruled out, even though I think most likely Landry Jones will get the start. Landry Jones, I'm hoping, is the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think he's going to do all right in this game. I've, complimented him in the past. I think his first official start against the Kansas City Chiefs, just a bad day, and there's more. You can't just blame, you got to blame, blame can go all around in that loss, but just a bad day. And, I thought there were a lot of moments in the game where he shined. But once again, Landry Jones, comes in for an injured player and just does his job. So kudos to Landry Jones. Very similar to the Arizona game, which I was at personally, in person, but very similar to when Michael Vick got injured against the Cardinals. How Landry Jones just went in and got the job done. Connecting with Martavis Bryant in that game. He connects with Antonio Brown in this game. We all know what happened. Huge play after the catch, and just Landry Jones doing what he needs to do. And wow, this guy, he continues to impress me every single time he gets an opportunity. Like I said, the Kansas City game, I don't think he did really bad. The blame can go all around, but Landry Jones is an upcoming player, and I hope he's our next quarterback after Ben Roethlisberger. But most likely he will get the start. And this Cleveland game definitely is not one we as a nation can look over. I think we'll win it, but it's not going to come easy. The Cleveland Browns, they know us, we know them. And there's nothing better that they would like to do than to send us into our bye week on a losing note. But anyways, the Cleveland Browns should be a fun game. I think I always love these rivalry games, just the same way I like the Ravens week and Bengals week. Browns week is just as cool. So it should be an exciting game, and there's really not much more I can say. This that we have an opportunity to go 6-4 into the bye week, go into the bye week on a 2-game winning streak, and then at the same time get some guys back. Get guys healthier, or guys who are dinged up. They can get healthier. Just a good time to re-energize and have Ben back for the Seahawks. I think he will be back for sure in time for that game. But anyways, I'm just excited. I'm happy, obviously, that we won the game against Oakland the previous Sunday, and this one isn't going to be easy. Go Steelers, and nation. I know this is Wednesday, but enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy football this weekend, especially Steelers football. Anyways, everyone, be sure to rate me, comment, subscribe, like this video, or even dislike this video. Anyways, everybody have a good one. Bye bye.